Hi there, today we're going to look at a 10-mark describe question, and that question, as you can see on the screen, is describe how gender is linked to crime. So I'm going to take you through the question. I'm going to talk to you about how I would structure your 10-mark question to gain maximum marks, and also discuss with you ideas about what you could put in to your answer to allow you to gain the maximum marks possible. So to start with, we're going to look at a 10-mark question. I would advise you to look between, or use between 3 to 4 paragraphs. It is a describe question, so you have to describe the key details rather than explain your reasons. Again, like on my other videos, use point, evidence and effect to structure your sentences. And finally, I want you to spend between 10 and 15 minutes on the question, roughly around 200 words. And I'll just go back to my third point, which is REE, which is basically provide a reason, then explain further, and explain further again. So to start with, describe how gender is linked to crime. Firstly, we're going to look at conviction rates. In simple terms, more males than women are convicted of crime. There are offences where women appear in larger numbers, such as shoplifting, and offences related to prostitution. You could bring in to your answer that only 5% of the prison population are actually female. So those figures suggest that conviction rates suggest that more males are convicted of crimes than women. So that's my first point I'd bring in. Again, describing the key areas around conviction rates. My second point I'd make in my second paragraph is socialisation. Norms of masculinity have been blamed for a high rate of male convictions. Men are socialised to be aggressive and tough from a young age. However, many men manage to be masculine without getting in trouble with the law. Females, on the other hand, are socialised to be more gentle, and stricter social control by parents may stop them getting into trouble. Again, this is just stereotyping, or saying generically this is what occurs. There is some suggestion that it is changing, and women are becoming more involved in violent offences, possibly due to ladette culture, which ladette culture refers to a set of norms which encourages some girls to behave like men. So girls fighting, swearing in public are often associated with men, but women are becoming more involved in such crimes. So that is my second point I'll bring about the socialisation process that may link gender and crime. Thirdly is the chivalry theory, or chivalry factors. Some sociologists have argued that women are treated more gently by the force of social control, i.e. the police. This is called the chivalry theory. The chivalry theory may start even at school, as some sociologists have suggested that some teachers treat girls less harshly and are more likely to shout at males than to females, and therefore more likely to punish males and not punish women, often for doing similar offences within the school classroom. Another area you can possibly look at as well with the chivalry factors, just to give you a little bit of information, is that insurance companies often provide women with a lower insurance premium than they do to men, which may suggest that the courts and insurance companies view males to be the ones who are more likely to be involved in speeding and boy racer type style behaviour within cars. Again, this links to gender and crime and just basically the stigmas that come with your gender and how you behave. And the chivalry factor just links basically saying that women are treated less severely for similar offences, but males do purely because of their gender. Now obviously you can make of that what you want. The final factor we're going to talk about is victimisation. Patterns of victimisation vary according to the type of crime. Men are more likely to be victims of violent crime, such as GBH and ABH. Women are more commonly victims of sexual attacks and domestic abuse. However, men may be less likely to report domestic abuse, and for those of you who watch Coronation Street may remember the story with Tyrone and his girlfriend at the time was domestically abusing Tyrone. Obviously he didn't report it for a period of time purely through one reason or another. Many people say it's to do with the male pride and things like that, various reasons. But basically what we're looking at there is patterns of victimisation vary according to the crime, and men are more likely to be victims of crime associated with violence, where women are more associated with shoplifting and maybe prostitution. Okay, so you've now got your 4 areas, and what I would do now is I would structure your answer around those 4 areas, obviously taking each key point and then basically writing it into 4 separate paragraphs. On the slide overleaf, which I'm just going to come to in a minute, I will show you how to structure your answer. Now just before I do that, within your answer I would advise you try and get as many key sociological terms in there as possible, and there are key words here such as masculinity, ladette culture, chivalry theory and femininity. And basically if you could get those various key terms within your answer and structure it accordingly, then you shouldn't be far off gaining 10 marks. So have a go at that. Best of luck and see you soon.